What's up YouTube? My name is Will from Bag Riders, and today we're covering a number of interesting air ride upgrades that you can easily make to your existing air ride setup. So coming in at number 5, for just $10, you can thread an air tool port into your air tank, and now your management has a number of new features and new things you can accomplish, like this. Not bad for 10 bucks. Now, the next upgrade is substantially more expensive. If you run an Airlift 3P system, I highly suggest for $550 upgrading to the 3H, which means adding height sensors at all 4 corners of your vehicle. While this one is a little bit more involved, it's well worth it because having height sensors resolves the accuracy issues that are never going to be a perfect situation if you're relying solely on pressure. Let me pull one of these out of the box to show you here. So here's what a height sensor looks like. I've also recently made a video using our 370Z here, where we ran Airlift's front sleeve bags on it and paired that on purpose with a pressure-based management, knowing that that's not generally the best combination. And I wanted to illustrate for you what happens when you put those two things together. So go ahead and check that out here if you'd like to learn more about the differences between height and pressure-based presets. And my number 3 suggested air ride upgrade for those of you with an existing air ride system is gonna be compressor silencers, coming in at 81 bucks a set. So if you've experienced air suspension in the past and you've heard someone's compressor running in their trunk, or even more noticeable in a hatchback or in a wagon, you might have wished, is there an inexpensive way to make the compressor substantially quieter and to dampen those reverberations? And yes, this is an affordable option that does so. So I highly suggest that. We do a direct comparison video, which we will put right up here, and that will have us recording the audio from compressors mounted directly to a piece of MDF false floor and comparing that to compressors that are mounted using the silencers. So go check that out. Our second most important upgrade for your existing air ride build is adding a second compressor. Now that might seem simple, and maybe it's something you already did straight from the get-go. But for just a couple $100, you can actually cut your tank refill time in half. And with that cut in half, you're gonna have more time available with your air to play around with your system and to impress your buddies. I should note, adding a second compressor means you're gonna have to also upgrade your wiring harness and or add a second relay. And last but not least, the number 1 upgrade I'm gonna suggest for your existing air ride kit is also in part a maintenance item. This right here is a spherical bearing, AKA a Pillowball, and a whole lot of front struts include a spherical bearing up at the top. This is a part that can wear out prematurely, and it's something that your local installer could very easily inspect for play. And if they do find play, for $120, you could go ahead and refresh these and give your whole kit a new lease on life. So before you buy any other upgrades, if your vehicle does have spherical bearings, I suggest you start there. If you have any suggestions for any cool upgrades to air ride kits that I've not covered today, we would love to hear about it. So drop us a line or hit us on the handy chat feature on bagriders.com. My name is Will, and I'll catch you on the next one.